Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be doing my June beauty haul. So I shopped with three main stores this time. I shopped with Testerkorea, surprisingly, Beauty Box Korea, and a shop called Beautihara. Now Beautihara did send these items to me for review and they gave me a budget spent on their website, so while I didn't pay for these products, I'm not being paid to promote them. I was given $100 to spend on their website in exchange for talking about the shopping experience. So I'm going to start off with Testerkorea, and it was a surprise that I shopped with Testerkorea because I don't generally like their service. It usually takes them a long time to collect my order, but this time they actually had the speediest service out of everybody. I don't know if it's because I paid for DHL shipping, because that shouldn't have anything to do with it, because my problem with Testerkorea is that they take like 2 weeks to actually send the products, whereas this time I think it took them 5 business days, which is still like a little lengthy but totally tolerable. And then because I also had DHL, the actual shipping itself, rather than taking yet another 2 weeks like it normally would if I only pay for email, because it is coming from Korea to New Zealand, which is again totally understandable, but only took about 3 business days. So that was the speediest shipping I have ever had from Testerkorea. And I got a bunch of products. So the first ones are the long name Too Cool for School Art Class Nuage Cheek and Eye. Now I have 5 of these colours. I've tried only one of them so far as a blush and eyeshadow combination, and I kind of love them. You guys know that I've been doing so many eye products that are like glitters, and like specifically like little pots of glitter. Kind of sick of it. These are like a little matte mousse, and so far I love them. They are a little bit more expensive, so these were 11,051. I don't have the US conversion or the New Zealand conversion because Testerkorea only lists in Korean won in your receipting, so those are the prices I have for them. So they are more on the expensive side, but not out of reach at the moment at least. So definitely going to be reviewing these. I'm going to be reviewing everything in this video, so don't worry, they will come up eventually, but so far it's looking positive. I know I literally just said I was sick of glitter eyeshadows, but I wanted to try out these ones from Hologram. These are the Magic Inside Eye Shimmer Glitter, and these ones are an interesting combination. Previously I have tried the Hologram like full foil glitter shadows and I loved them, like they were in this kind of packaging. These ones are more like a mousse finish, so they've got mousse and then they're glittery, so the product itself is more of like a soft shimmer than it is a full-on sparkly going up to town eye glitter. So I was very interested in trying these. They also came in some really pretty colors. I'm really struggling to hold these up, and they kind of run more for like a natural look, so like a lot of beiges and browns. The orange, probably not going to be my cup of tea, but these two colors on the end, beautiful. Again, have tried them and so far positive thoughts. I also picked up some of the new Innisfree Fila collection. These ones are the Innisfree Hologram blushes. These weren't super expensive, they were 6,800 won each, so it was pretty reasonable, and I thought that the packaging was really cute. I know that I'm holding these in the most awkward way possible, but they are like these big box shaped things. They remind me of shoe boxes, which I think for Fila is suitable, and the blushes just slide out like that. They have like this foam packaging around them, which is really bizarre, and a lot of the blushes sit really crookedly on the inside, so the quality of the product is like not that great. Like cute, but it reflects the price. And because these are hologram blushes, I said brushes, hologram blushes, they are very sparkly blushes. If you don't like a sparkly blush, then I don't recommend these. So far I'm on the fence. I think that they are a really nice thought and a really nice and different type of blush. Like I haven't seen something like this in a wee while. It's not something that I've seen a lot, but I don't feel like, for me personally, because I do have larger pores, these are not the most flattering things on my skin. But review will be coming for these ones, if it's not up already, very, very soon. So I'm trying to get the Fila ones out first. I did also get from the same collection the Twinkle Jelly shadows, and like I said, again, I know I was telling you that I was really sick of little potted glitter shadows, but these ones, they're different. I got one of these from Testerkorea. I got the mermaid one, I think, and then the Candyland glitter I got from Beauty Korea, but that's fine. These ones are a jelly consistency and they have the most amazing glitter. So that looks clear, but the glitter inside, when you turn it in the correct way to the light, it's like this mermaid blue, and it is so pretty, but it's such a pain in the butt because it's it's clear half the time and it's hard to put on. The other one is called, I think, Candyland Glitter. It is a rose kind of jelly, and it's got smaller holographic flakes as well as that big mermaid blue glitter like the other one. So again, if this is not up already for the Fila collection, it will be up soon. I've obviously tried these out much more extensively than the other ones because the review is coming beforehand. I also picked up the Peri Peri Ink Matte Blur Cushion. I have mine in the shade 01 Pure Ivory. I thought that the packaging was really cute. Not my normal sort of thing, like with the neon pink, it looks quite sporty. But Peri Peri products, I generally either really like them as a base product or really don't. I am wearing this one today, and of course the colour actually isn't that bad. It's not as yellow as I would like it to be, so it's slightly bright, but on camera I think it's looking quite nice today. And I have been wearing it since 9 AM and it is 3, so that's 6 hours. She's not doing too bad, doesn't get too oily, but also not the most matte finish in the world considering it's an ink matte blur cushion. And again, this one I think the review already will be up because this is the Tuesday and this video is on Thursday, so don't need to talk more about that. And then the last collection I got from Testerkorea are the Tony Moly Bling Cat Powder Cheeks. I picked these up because they were cheap-ish and it was a small collection. I wasn't super interested in them because they have quite basic colours, the packaging is quite bulky. I do think that the Bling Cat is a very cute addition to the top there, but I was kind of like not that wowed by them, but yeah, I did pick them up. I do enjoy a good road shop brand sometimes, but these ones, I haven't tried them out on my cheeks yet just because they weren't that interesting. They're probably going to be reviewed last. If you would like some more information on them, just ask me in this video and I should be able to give you a little bit more info before the review comes up if I like them or not. I also wanted to give a mention to my S Point products. So in Testerkorea, when you purchase products, you earn S points or sample points. So you can use the points that you've collected from previous orders and from the ones that you're collecting from that current order. So from this order, I had quite a few S points that I could use. So I used about 10,000 won of my S points, and I did get some quite interesting things that I wanted to mention. These are essentially free for with purchase. So I got a skincare trial kit from the Etude House Soonjung line. I tried their, I think it was the barrier cream, and I loved the barrier cream. I've heard really good things about the toner, so I really wanted to try out this little sample pack. I am not sure if I'm going to use it now or save it for when I travel probably later on in the year, but they do come in like good sizes and you've got quite a few things in there. So that was the toner. There is another little tub which is the emulsion. There is the 2x barrier cream, that's the one that I already tried and liked. Oh my god, the other's stuck in there. And then there is the S Panthenocide Seeker Balm. Panthenocide. I don't know how to pronounce that one, but yeah, I'm really interested in trying these ones out. I also got 2 10 packs of different products that I normally cannot afford. So I think that this one isn't that bad. This is the OHUI Perfect Sunblock Blue, and I have tried this one and it's quite nice, but it's not something that I would probably repurchase. But again, it is nice to have sunblocks in travel size if you're going away for a couple of days. It's so much handier. On the other hand, I picked up the History of Who Intensive Nutritive Cream. Nutritive is not a word that I use often. I would use like nutritious or nutrious. That's not a word either. This I've been using for the past 5 days. I'm running out of samples because I'm using it 1 per night, and I really like it. And I'm really upset by that because it's $150 US to buy it full size. And I don't like that, but I like the cream. So the S Point is really good to try things out, but unless someone wants to buy this for me, which I would thoroughly enjoy, and I would thoroughly recommend it if you want to try something that makes your skin feel super buttery smooth. I looked at the ingredients and I couldn't find any like Stellar Star ingredients. I don't see anything that would make this so good for my skin, so I can't try and pick another product with those ingredients that has a cheaper price point that's not $150 US. But yes, this is lovely, so lovely, and I'm just gonna totally gonna use that up. So then I come to my Beauty Box Korea haul, and I got a 5-pack of the Ladiot Flomance Lip colour set. It's like Floral Romance. I think they've tried to squish the two words together. These are adorable, but they are hefty lipsticks, and I don't know how I'm going to store them because they are not good packaging wise in that sense. They do look like this. They have the tiny, they're heavy for one. They have the tiniest little wand at the top here. That's your stick. They do look like a little wee rose, and I adore that. And they are a little bit hard to hold on to because they're quite small. And the lipstick colours are kind of quite neon, which I wasn't expecting and I don't really like. So I'm hoping that I like one or two of them. I did really like, however, like one of the weirdest things. When you open the box, there's this beautiful floral pattern and it tells you all the names of where they are, which is good because I can't find any other information on the actual flower itself. Like there's no writing on them to tell you which one it is. So I really like that they've done that on the top. I just think that that's such a cute little touch. I got one more set of the Innisfree Feeler products. I did get the lip tints. These ones are the Blur Lip Mousse tints. I thought that the packaging was really cute. I do need to, Innisfree is the worst for this. They put these barcode tabs over where the lipsticks open, so you can tell when someone has opened it, obviously, which is really good, but they are really sticky, and when you pull them off, like I did with all of the Innisfree like Vivid tints, they have like stick residue. Such a pain. They just look so not so nice. But otherwise, the baby pink packaging, I even like the little like stripes, which I think is quite a feeler thing. I don't have any feeler clothing or anything like that, so I'm kind of like, what is this? But cute and an interesting formula. I will just say that for now. I got 5 of the Beer Kashmir Shadows, and I got told that I should pronounce the B like a beer, like a very hard pop noise, so I'm trying my best. And I picked these up because I tried the lip mousses last time and I really liked them, so I wanted to try something else from the brand. So these are the Kashmir Shadows. I picked up all 5 of them in a pack. The listing says it's $47 US, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't that expensive, maybe about 40, a little bit more for the 5, so they're not too bad in terms of price. And this is the number 2 set, so they have a 5 set beforehand. This is 6 to 10, so very excited to try these out too. I finally got around to picking up the Etude Triple Wear Foundation. This is in the shade 1 Frozen, which is a really beautiful light shade. It's not as yellow as I'd like it, as always, but nothing really is. So I'm excited to try this out for the formula. More beer products. These ones are the Last Velvet Lip Tint, which is not the same as ones I tried previous, but I was really drawn to the actual colour range in this one. This is version number 6, my Roman numerals are off, and they just had the most beautiful pinks. You know me, I love pink. Pink anything, pink everything. So this one had a really nice range of like a bright fluorescent pink, like an everyday couple of pairs. There's even a nice like mauvey colour at the top, so there was a nice range of pinks. It's not just the same pink every time, and I'm so excited to try these. I haven't tried them yet, but I literally cannot wait. I'm doing the feeler ones first. Then I picked up the Lily by Red Esther Bunny Loves You. I've never tried anything by Lily by Red before, but I do love Esther the Bunny and I love pink. So when they brought out a pink Esther Bunny collection, I was like, okay, I'll do it. It was a bit more expensive than normal, but I mean, it even has like a little print on the cushion that says Esther Bunny Land, and the cushion puff is so cute. It's like a baby pink and white, and it's got little Esther heads on it, and it's a teardrop shape, and it's dirty at the moment, so I'm not going to show you, but oh, love it. This is not a bad colour. It's a little bit on the pink side, so it does show a little bright on my skin, but it's totally wearable, and the cushion is like saturated in product. Whereas the Peri Peri one that I showed earlier, that one was like so dry. Not intolerably so, but not good. And then lastly, also by Lily by Red, I picked up the Esther Bunny Mood Liar Velvet Tints. Again, super cute packaging. I couldn't not do it. I haven't tried these ones yet on my lips, but the colours are really pretty. They're not the colours on this packaging, which is upsetting because those are beautiful, but they do look nice. Not my normal thing, but I just look at the packaging and I think, yes. And then lastly we come to my Beautihara order, which was again given to me in exchange for this review, so which I got to choose myself, which was amazing. So I was just given a $100 gift card or like a voucher to use on the store, and I was left to my own devices and all of that jazz, which is great. So the first item I picked is from Mesha. It is a glow skin Glow Skin Balm. So it is a glowy primer. I just really like the packaging of these, and I did pick up some of the other glow products, so that's what drew me into this one. I haven't tried it on my skin yet because like these are in the box. I haven't been able to try them. They only just got here. But I am really interested in seeing if it beats my other favorite glowy primers. I then picked up the Mesha Radiance foundation. This one is in the shade Ivory, which is the lighter shade, and again haven't tried it, but I'm really excited to because I did the swatches for all of my foundations today and it was a really nice light shade. Again, not as yellow as I would like it, but it was a pretty decent match. Something that was requested by you guys was the Etude House Lavender Land palette, so I wanted to pick this one up to show you guys. I wasn't particularly thrilled with the colors in it. I'm not sure if I'm going to get a huge amount of wear out of these colors because I like purple, but it doesn't look that good on me. So the review for this one will be coming up soon and hopefully you guys enjoy that. And then lastly, I got a bunch of the Mesha Glow lip blushes. So these are double duty lipsticks as well as blushes. I got 2 mini sizes because they came in minis and I love minis. If I could get all minis I would, because I don't need a huge bunch of these. And then I got, how many big sizes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the big sizes, so there's 8 in total. I do think that this is really cute. I'm wearing one of them today, which I think is this color, and it doesn't have any English color names on it, so I don't know what it's called, but good luck to me for later. And I'm wearing another color on my cheeks. It's this one, which is a peachy kind of color. It's the most peach out of all of them. Where is it, this one? Oh, I think it's this one, which is not as peach. They are really similar. So I think this one is on my cheeks and this one is on my lips right now. I have only tried them today because, again, only just got this order, but I found that it was a little bit hard to apply on the cheeks. Really easy to apply on the lips, but it is very sheer, so don't expect, you know, this color to be super vibrant. So you can see that my lips are naturally showing through as well. So I'm very excited to try these more. They are very comfortable though, so if you have dry lips, these might be something that you would enjoy. Beautihara also sent me a bunch of samples, so I got 3 travel size samples and 2 sachets, which are really cute. I do enjoy a good travel size sample like this. I think they're very handy. They also sent me the cutest pair of socks. They are like a mustard yellow cat face and side, and it has paw prints on them. And I gave them to my sister-in-law because I have so many socks that I cannot even, but they were so cute. I'll try and take some footage of them like at some point. I don't think she's worn them yet because I only got this yesterday. So of course I also wanted to talk about my shopping experience with Beautihara. I was given a $100 gift voucher to spend on this store, but I was encouraged to make my own account and to order it for myself so that I had control over what was happening, which is a sign of a good collaboration between a brand and someone else, because you know from some of the other collaborations that I've done where people have cancelled my order or they've just shipped out random things and I have no control over what happens, that never ends up with a good review from me. So I made my order on Beautihara. It was really easy. I did go a little bit over budget, so I did pay for some of these things myself, but the majority of it was provided for review. I found the website really easy to shop through, although they don't have the hugest selection. They do have some of the older collections, so if you're interested in things that may be out of stock in other stores, places like Beautihara are a great place to look because they are a smaller company, which means that they sell out of things a lot slower. I was about to say a lot less quickly, which is still technically correct, but a lot slower. So they still have more stock of some of the older collections like the Etude House Piglet collection. I found it easy to get everything in my cart and check out. I found that the checkout process was easy. Like I said, I did pay for some of it and I used PayPal to pay for my portion of what I purchased, which included some of the shipping as well. One of the really good things about Beautihara for me personally, as someone who lives in New Zealand, is that they have free global shipping over the purchase of $40 US. Now, because I used a gift certificate, that meant that my purchase was under $40, so I did have to pay for the shipping as well, which I didn't actually factor in initially, but honestly didn't really bother me that much because the shipping I think was only about like $9 US. Not bad at all. My post was shipped through DHL, which I do not believe is a regular occurrence, but I will have to fact check myself on that because I did send my order number to them afterwards to confirm that that was me using the gift certificate. I have a sneaky suspicion that they did give me DHL shipping, which meant that it got to me within I think 4 business days from Korea to New Zealand, which is fantastic. But I would not expect that a company would give free shipping with DHL because it is really expensive. So normally I would say that the shipping wouldn't take as that much time. It did take them a little while to collect my order, so it was 8 business days before it was shipped, which doesn't seem like a huge amount of time, but remember that it is business days, so that's Monday to Friday, not including Saturday and Sunday. So it was the same amount of time as Beauty Box Korea took, so I really cannot complain because I didn't complain about Beauty Box Korea taking that long. So it's exactly the same thing. They're both shipped by DHL and they both actually got picked up on the same day and then were supposed to be delivered on the same day, but Beautihara forgot to put my apartment number on the thing, and I did check. My apartment number was listed and it should have been on there, but it wasn't. So when they delivered the Beauty Box Courier, I was kind of expecting them to deliver 2, and they didn't. I didn't question the couriers because I just assumed that it was maybe on a different van. But unbeknownst to me, they had the correct number, but they didn't have the correct apartment. Well, they didn't have any apartment, so it just got marked as undeliverable, which meant that I had to call a company and get it re-delivered the next day. Again, not a huge issue, but if you are not getting tracking with your order, I don't know if that's something that they offer or not, I would just be a little bit cautious, because if I hadn't got the tracking, I wouldn't have gotten a notification saying that it was undeliverable, and I wouldn't have called the courier company and gone out of my way to find it. Other than that, Beautihara was easy to deal with. They did actually email me telling me that one of the items, one of the Mesha glow balms, was out of stock and they needed to find it to ship it so that my shipping would be delayed. So I was aware that it was going to be a little while beforehand. Beauty Box Korea didn't tell me anything about my order, but they shipped on the same day. So it's just those kind of little things that add on to the experience. I like to know what's happening, like I said. So all in all, I would definitely recommend shopping with Beautihara, not just because they gave me some money to talk about them, but because I did have a good experience shopping with them, and I did pay for some of this myself as well, so it's not entirely free. I don't know if that gives you any more weight to my opinion or not. It depends on how much you value my honesty, I guess. As always, I thoroughly recommend going through and checking with other stores to see if you're getting a good deal. I do notice on some of my stores, and the reason why I shop with multiple stores and not just one big order from one store, is that some stores have things for cheaper and some stores don't. It depends on what their sale is and how they're valuing their product. So for instance, the Innisfree Feeler collection, I got some of the products from Testerkorea because they were cheaper than getting them from Beauty Box Korea. It also depends on their shipping cost as well. I'm more likely to buy more products from a place that gives me free shipping. Why? Because I can load up really heavy items and get lots of things at the same time and then not have to pay for the shipping. Whereas if I bought a lot of heavy items from places like Testerkorea or Beauty Box Korea, because they ship by weight, it can be really expensive. Both of the shipping costs for my orders in Testerkorea and Beauty Box Korea were about $40 US each, because it was bigger boxes of things, and I shipped through DHL because it wasn't that much more expensive than going through AirPost, which takes 2 to 3 weeks, whereas DHL takes 3 to 5 days. So it depends on what you're looking for. I always recommend having tabs open in like 5 different shops. Like I'll always have Rose Shop, I'll always have Yes Style because they have free shipping and they have coupons. I'll always have Beauty Box Korea open because they have the newest stock, and usually Testerkorea, I have been shying away from them because of the fact that they take so long to ship things, but again, this has proved me wrong. And then what I do is, once I've decided on the products I want to purchase for the month or 2 that I'm filming for, I go through and I search which one is cheaper in each of the stores. So I manually go through and type in exactly what I want to buy, and I check the prices against everything else. And then I just purchase it from wherever is cheaper or a better deal. I'm so sorry about the lighting. It's so terrible right now, but we'll get through it. So that is my recommendation for shopping. I hope that gives you some tips, because I get a lot of people asking me about where do I shop, where is the best place to shop. It all depends, and your shipping cost is always going to be different as well. Just because it's $40 to ship to New Zealand doesn't mean it's going to be $40 to ship to the US. Estimate the shipping before you pay for everything. Or shop with someone like Yes Style or Beautihara or iBuyBeauty, where they have a free shipping tier. So you have to spend a certain amount of money and then they will give you free shipping. That's an easy way to get a good deal. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.